Odu and TJ Adewe in our Abuja studio. Good morning, Eshomomo. Good morning, TJ. It's a beautiful Thursday morning. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, like you said, beautiful Thursday morning. We're, as usual, excited here in Abuja. Though somehow woke up without lights. Guess the guys already knew what we're going to be talking about this morning, so it's okay.
I would like to ask if you've seen that publication by saying that 8 billion naira has been earmarked to sensitize Nigerians on paying their NEPA bills. What do you actually think about that?
It's quite worrisome how we have to earmark 8 billion naira for sensitization. I mean, do Nigerians not know what they have to pay for, what the tariff is about? What they are looking for is efficiency, not sensitization.
Do you pay your NEPA bill? That's one question I want to
Why not?
Somebody like me don't get.
In fact, I should ask Eshomomo. Eshomomo, did you pay your bill? Are you sure you're not only?
Probably you guys get estimated billing. Really, what I use is prepaid.
There shouldn't be any problem with paying NEPA bill if we all have the prepaid meter.
Absolutely.
If we're talking about paying NEPA bill, then it's imposed the fact that we are not metered. If I'm metered, you don't bother. If I don't pay, I won't have light. So I think the focus should rather be meter everyone. Then you won't bother sensitize anybody to pay bills.
All right, but since you will be having the NLC president with you, one question that Nigerians will be looking forward to him answering is how he intends for subscribers to boycott telecoms about this tariff, 50% tariff hike. Would like to know how they intend to do that. But you can take it away now.
Exactly. We'll be having him, I think, in the course of this discussion. I think it will be interesting to find out from him how we intend to boycott, considering the fact that a lot of people depend on telecom for their business activities. So Absolutely. You can imagine a lifeline of a business, you cutting off, you're not going to subscribe. So maybe you'll give us an alternative how it can be done better.
Yeah, right. We'll see what happens.
Take it away then.
Yeah, thank you very much. Let's go to the business of the day now. Hello, everyone. Thanks for being part of today's program. And we are live from our Abuja studio here in Nigeria's federal capital, where we will be talking about two very important issues in our country. The Nigerian Labour Congress has described as absurd the 8 billion naira allocated in the 2025 federal budget to sensitize Nigerians on the need to pay electricity bills. That is according to a statement signed by the president of the Union, Comrade Joe Ajero. Now, the Federal Ministry of Power had proposed a budget of 8 billion naira for 2025 to educate Nigerians on the importance of timely payment of electricity bills. The Minister of Power, Adebayo Adelabu, during his budget defense at the National Assembly said the aim is to address the challenges of power theft, poor payment habits, and the protection of national power assets. However, the minister's reason seems not to sit well with the labor union as it calls for the resignation of the Minister of Power and other officials over the frequent collapse of the national power grid.
Meanwhile, the labor union also expresses its unequivocal condemnation of the federal government's recent approval through the Nigerian Communications Commission of a 50% increase in telecommunications tariff. According to the union, the decision is coming at a time Nigerian workers and the masses are grappling with unprecedented economic hardship. The union further argued that telecommunication services are essential for daily communication, work, and access to information. But an average Nigerian worker already spends approximately 10% of their wages on telecom charges. For a worker earning the current minimum wage of 70,000 naira, this means an increase from 7,000 naira to a staggering 10,500 naira per month, or 15% of his salary, a cost that is unsustainable. To further bring clarity and perspective into these issues, we have joining us live the Nigerian Labour Congress. Okay, we'll quickly take a package before we come to our guest.
Theft and vandalism of transformers, as well as power line cables, are twin problems facing the nation's electricity sector. In recent times, these acts have become a recurring incident, leading to power outages and loss of revenues to businesses which rely on electricity. The latest vandalism has thrown many parts of the nation's capital into darkness. The Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, confirms the incident. Its 132 kV transmission line and underground cables, which take power to central area and environs, were vandalized. Residents of Meitama, Wuse, Jabi, Life Camp, Asokoro, Utako, and Mabushi are without power supply. TVC News went around the affected areas to feel the pulse of the people. Here in Papi, adjacent the Hybro Meitama, business owners like David Abaniwo are mostly affected. His business relies heavily on electricity, but it is now grounded because his generating set as an alternative to public electricity is faulty. His workers now take some sit idle and even have enough time to nap. He tells me the losses are unquantifiable.
When we recharge meter for like maybe 10,000, it will take us like 2 weeks. But with everyday spending of 20,000 naira, then we're not enjoying it. We're not gaining anything. And we have stuff to pay.
Other petty traders want an end to perennial vandalism of government assets.
Let there be security in everywhere, in all the areas. Let there be a tight security so that all these things will stop, because by cutting the cables is not properly at all.
At Life Camp, homeowners and other residents want the authorities to put more security measures in place to safeguard government facilities.
I had to dry my meats under the sun, roast it and dry it, and all the other food items. Things are going bad, and the high cost of fuel, it's not funny.
This thing has been spoiling things from fridge. You cannot be able to pump water. Even to charge phone safe, it's so hard.
The lack of these lights may contribute a lot to spoil all these perishable items in the fridge.
Prince Will Okori has vast knowledge of Nigeria's power sector. Mr. Okori blames the recurring acts of vandalism and theft of public assets on the government. He says these criminal acts have become one too many, which should be nipped in the bud. He calls for more citizens' engagement to halt the increasing spate of theft and vandalism.
Who is monitoring the transmission lines? Do the substations at the states, do they have vehicles to monitor the transmission lines? How much is devoted to that? When the government, because see, citizens will follow when the principles of good governance are applied. Equity, justice, fair play, accountability, transparency.
He also supports the implementation of the 2023 Electricity Act, which stipulates punishments for vandals and other crimes against the state.
Homes and businesses are counting their losses as government continues to do all within its reach to ensure that electricity is restored across affected parts of the nation's capital. But more importantly, citizens are calling for an end to perennial vandalism of government assets. Jokeyatsa, TVC News, Abuja. Well, quite an interesting report. It's just, how would I say, mind